Hey everybody, welcome to Studio 64. My name's David. I've been searching the interzones for some more science, space and tech news to share with you, and I came across this over at Indy 100. This should be interesting. Thousands of tons of water frost discovered on Mars. Now this should be very interesting indeed. Yeah, so the search for life on Mars continues, but experts have found, much to the surprise of everyone who thought it was a dry rock hurtling through space, that thousands of tons of water frost have been discovered on its surface. The red planet, it turns out, is home to frost at the very top of the planet's volcanoes. New research looks into the Tharsis region of Mars, which is the biggest mountain range in the entire solar system. Wow, the mountains sit on the planet's equator, and in the colder months, the frost could consist of 150,000 tons of water. That should be interesting. The surface of Mars, eh? Fascinating. Well, there's a little video here. I think we should check it out, give us a little bit more background if you like, and we'll carry on the conversation when we come out the other side. Well, that was really interesting. I thoroughly enjoyed that. I love little videos like that to give us a bit more context. It's quite remarkable. Excellent. It's a remarkable development, especially given that signs of water are the most important indicator for potential for life out there in the universe. It was recently put forward that scientists know Mars was home to liquid water for at least 200 million years, but frost existing in this quantity right now is potentially much more significant. Now, as usual, I'll leave the link to the main article below the video. You can pop in and check out these embedded links. Go for a bit of a deeper dive behind the main article. Makes it a very interesting read, believe me. Now, a new study published in the journal Nature Geoscience shows that the frost condenses each evening on the mountains before being burned off and evaporating in the heat of the morning. Now, the study's lead author, Adomas Valentinas, magnificent name, by the way, there, Adomas Valentinas, love it, from Brown University. Well, that's the way you got to say it too. You can't say it any other way. It's got to be Adomas Valentinas. Yes, good on you. Released a statement saying, "We thought it was impossible for frost to form around Mars's equator, as the mix of sunshine and thin atmosphere keeps temperatures during the day relatively high at both the surface and mountaintop, unlike what we see on Earth, where you might expect to see frosty peaks." Now, Valentinas added, "Now, what we're seeing may be a remnant of an ancient climate cycle on modern Mars, where you had precipitation and maybe even snowfall on these volcanoes in the past." Now, it comes after another fascinating find from the surface of Mars, which captured the attention of experts across the world. A huge pit measuring a few meters across and around 178 meters deep was captured by the high-resolution imaging science experiment, the HiRISE camera, on NASA's Mars Reconnaissance Orbital, the MRO. It is a potentially significant discovery, as humans will need spaces below the surface of the planet to shelter from radiation and dust storms when manned missions to Mars eventually take place in the future. Yes, did a video on that. I'll leave the link below the video, below this one. Check it out. It's really interesting over on Rumble. Absolutely fantastic. Look at this. Gotta love it. Learning more and more about Mars every day, so it seems. Maybe it was Earth. Maybe it was, like the planet Earth millions of years ago. It'd be very interesting. One day if we could find that out. Absolutely fascinating. Again, if there's any astronomers, planetary scientists out there, astrophysicists, geologists, please let us know, down in the comments. Just, feel free, because I'm not a scientist myself, so please feel free to share your knowledge with us. This is what these videos are about. Sharing these news stories, sharing this knowledge about all sorts of science, space, and tech news. I just absolutely love it. Thanks for joining me on this journey too, by the way. Well, my name is David. Thanks for joining me for another Studio 64 Science, Space, and Tech News update. I shall see you in the next one. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe. Greatly appreciate it. And if you're up for it, drop a comment down below the video, because I'd love to hear what you think. All right, take care. And as I always say, if you can't be good at it. And as I also always say,
my brain hurts.